Oh, hi everyone. Welcome to my channel, Josh and Gypsy Tarot. My cat generally does read the tarot, and she actually started destroying my vision board. So she probably knows what she's doing. It's a bit of a tarot tutorial. So I'm a birder as well, bird watcher. We're looking at the court cards today, and when you're learning tarot, the best way to understand the court cards, because they actually are like people, and kind of sometimes represent the actions of people. So it's actually sort of to think of a scenario that you can relate the cards to, and in this case, it's bird watching. So, and what we're looking at is like different types of birder. Okay, so if you get a tarot deck, usually the first, after the major arcana, the first cards you come across are the court cards. The cups, and this is we've got here the page of cups. Now, if you think of this as a birder, well, they're just damn strange. They're just weird, seem a bit not quite there. Wear very silly hats. Quite often we'll be like talking to the birds and expecting a response from the birds. They may turn up at twitches and just be incredibly childish and annoy everyone else. And just can't really be categorized, to be honest. They're just odd. We've got the Knight of Cups. It's very much on a mission, the Knight of Cups. I think it's sort of someone who is kind of fantasizing and idealizing finding, I don't know, like a first for Britain, something quite ridiculous. And whether they do or not, it's possible, but they may just be on this kind of quest forever, and who knows with them, really. We got the Queen of Cups here. Now, the Queen of Cups is not really kind of birder that you come across often. They're like these really kind of hippie girls who they talk about this sort of nonsense about like connecting with Gaia and landing in nature and connection and all this kind of weirdo stuff that's not, I mean, it doesn't really qualify as proper birding, so you can kind of just discount Queen of Cups, really. King of Cups, he's very much getting over like dipping, I think. Something, I mean, you can see he's just a bit miffed. He's out there on his own, but yeah, kind of emotionally recovering from the latest dip, unfortunately for him. So quite often with these modern decks, you then come across the Pentacles. And so here we go, it's the next set. This Page of Pentacles, it's a beautiful energy actually for a birder. It's a real appreciation of everything and a real gratitude just for like anything. So they'll delight in seeing a robin, and they'll delight in seeing a white-throated robin, and yeah, just a lovely energy, and sort of very much like connected to the earth. Pentacles actually represents nature, and so it's a very good suit for birders. This is a real patchworker, so the Knight of Pentacles, just working the patch, sort of very steadily, like going out each day, very connected to the land and their patch, and kind of gets their rewards, but is patient and steadfast and hardworking, and good on the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, it's really about going out in nature and being able to heal, like in nature, and just to feel like relaxed, and that it's really good for the soul, and that you're not particularly expecting to find like masses, but it's just one of those birding days where you just have a lovely, beautiful day. And then got a flashing. No, yeah, no, we're good. King of King of Pentacles. This is quite often someone who actually works in nature. So it's someone like a tour guide. They're very comfortable being in nature, very secure, almost sort of beginning to really kind of like connect with it. And yeah, kind of like have this almost sort of boss. They're a boss. So it's kind of sort of like the people high up in birding organisations, and yeah, sort of very, very like comfortable, conscientious. We're on to the wands now. Right, with the wands, you got this page of pentacles. You got this page of wands. Page of wands is lovely. He's very adventurous, and he's got lots and lots of ideas. He's also a bit of a prat, to be honest. He's sort of like taking on a bit too much that you can chew, and yeah, he's got a kind of great energy, but maybe you should just like calm down a bit. Knight of Wands. It's great energy, really enthusiastic, passionate. It's maybe one of these birders that has just kind of like raced around and just seen loads, and it's just like, wow, how do you see so much? But maybe slow down a bit. Great bird finding card, this, the Queen of Wands. So she doesn't need to try that hard. She's so confident in her abilities that she'll just attract like birds. And in particular, like when I went saw the Pied Wheatear, this card came up, and the two birders that were there were Simon Linnington, I can name check here, and Matt Eade. And they're just so confident in their ability. They know they're going to find stuff, and just really relaxed about it. This is a good card for a bird finder as well, the King of Wands. He's kind of been through a lot, actually. There's quite a sort of warrior element to him. He's had to work hard because the one's all about like ups and downs, for sort of being creative, but being burnt out as well. And he's kind of sort of risen to the top, and he's now in a very good place to sort of manifest and create and work with others. So yeah, great card for a bird finder. Just moving on to the swords. So this page of swords, very, very enthusiastic about birding. Just wants to share lots of ideas, but he's almost kind of like wielding this sword. He sort of grabbed this sword, and it's like, whoa, hang on a minute. And it may be a case of just like, because he can miss stuff, he can be a bit scattered, and actually kind of like miss birds that are right in front of him. So it's a case maybe with the page of swords just to slow down a bit. We got the Knight of Swords. I would say this is a twitcher, very driven, very focused. We'll just like jump in the car and race to the furthest corners of Britain. We all know them. That is a twitcher. I'd say the Queen of Swords. She's a bit enigmatic, actually. I'd say more having sort of concern for the state of nature. And birds, so sort of quite sort of conservationist, very scientific in their approach, very logical, but can actually get sort of like quite a little bit blue sometimes about sort of what's going on in the world. And King of Swords as well, it's a real expert in the field, and an expert who likes sharing their knowledge. So like lovely energy, because if they keep that bottled up, then you could sort of say they're like suppressor or whatever, but actually to share in their own way, in a very fair way. So yeah, there's the King of Swords, and there is your. We're running out of time. There is your court cards as birders. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you soon. All right, cheers, bye.